Okay, now it's time to go ahead and get your sales page set up. So let's, hopefully I can get this done in one video, but we may have to take this one to two parts, but don't let that scare you because it doesn't mean that there's a whole lot you have to do, okay? There are two things I want you to open up. First of all, I want you to go ahead and log in to your Powerlead system back office if you're not already in there. And once you log in and you're on the getting started page, it will look like this page looks right now. The next thing I want you to do is to open up your Diversified Leverage team site, okay? When you open up the site and you're on the home page, it's going to look like this. Okay, so go ahead and have those two things opened up, and then once you do that, we can continue on. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that now. If it's already open, then we can go ahead and proceed. So we are on the page where we're going to create our sales page. And one thing you will notice is that for me, I do have some links that are already here because I've already set up some things in my system already. Yours will be blank until you actually set up the sales page. So it will look a little bit different, but not for long, okay? And keep in mind that you can use the system to set up as many pages as you like. So there are no limitations on that. You're going to be able to use it for our system. You're going to be able to use it for whatever your primary business might be. You can use it for anything you like. So that's a really, really great benefit. So once you get to the sales page, what we're actually going to do is use the very first one that you see here. It's the one that says content appears on timed delay. What that means is that when people get to the page, they are going to first watch most of the video. Now, I know for some schools of thought, people want to not have people wait, have them join, have them get started right away and all those kinds of things. And I think that's fine. However, one thing that I do stress is that everybody who comes into our system has an idea of what it is that we do. They know that we are working with multiple streams of income. They know that they need to join you in more than one company. They know exactly how it works. You can do a 20-minute presentation and kind of give people an overview, but when people come into a system and they really don't know what to expect, they don't know what it is and all of that, you're going to find yourself having to spend a lot of time trying to explain to people what they need to do, why they need to do it, and all those kinds of things. And so we get rid of that right from the beginning. We make sure that before they even have an opportunity to join or have a button to click on, that they at least know what it is that they're getting involved in. So what will end up happening is after a certain amount of time, and I think we've got it set where, I mean, you can set it wherever you want actually, but I have it about 3/4 of the way through before these green buttons down here actually show up. And what those buttons are going to do, let me see if I click on it. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. What those buttons are the links that your prospects need to actually join you in the 3 companies that we promote. So the benefit of that is that they watch the video. They have to stay on it long enough to find out what it is, and then after a certain amount of time, the buttons to go ahead and join you will pop up. The first button will say Powerlead System, the second button will say Empower Network, and then the third button will say Explosive. Keep in mind, we do have a 4th income stream, but remember from the video, you get an opportunity to decide what that 4th income stream is going to be. So we don't even have a button for that because you are going to be personally working with your team, your power partners to let them know what the 4th business is that they are going to be joining you in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it set up. What you're going to do is click on it. Once you click on it, you'll see that's the only page now that you have an option of choosing. Go ahead and select choose. Give it a name. Now, the domain name that I just purchased was Make Money with Roz. So I'm going to name it that and update the title. Okay, so this is what your page is going to look like before you do anything to it, right? What you want to do, now go over to our team site, and you're going to go to the tab that says Get Started, go down to your sales funnel, and then go over to your sales page and click there. The training video that you're watching now is actually the video that will be here. And then you scroll down and you'll see that there is half of a banner. And that is, it's not a mistake, because the whole banner would not actually fit in the portion of the page that we show. You're only going to see a part of it. So what you're going to do is put your mouse on the banner, right click, go to Save Image As, and I recommend that you just save it to your desktop to make it very easy for you to get to. So right here we've got Diversified Leverage -PLS banner, and we're going to save that. I think I already have it saved. Yeah, it's already there. What you're going to do is just click Save. I'm not going to do it again because I've already got it. I'll just cancel, but you're going to save it, and now it's going to show up on your desktop. Okay, what happens next? Let's go back. And right here where it says your header image goes here, I want you to click that. Now what you'll notice in my system is that that image is already there because I saved it on another sales page. In your case, you're simply going to click on Browse and then go to your desktop and find the image that you just saved. And then you're going to put your mouse on it. Let's see, where is it? Right here, and then click Open. In some cases you might double click on it depending on how your system works, but you're basically going to now save that. I'm going to cancel it because I've already saved it, but that's how you save it to your Power Lead system. And now it's going to show up. Once you have it saved in your own personal library, all you have to do is click on it. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, let's just do it. Click on it and it immediately shows up on your page. Did you see what I did? We simply saved it. Once we saved it, we clicked on it, and now that becomes our header. The next thing we're going to do is put in a headline. And you can put in whatever headline you like. For the purposes of our site, we don't have any headline that says you absolutely have to use this headline to make it work. We do have some that we've tested that seem to be working pretty well. So what I am going to do is just click in here, and I'm going to change the information because this just says your headline goes here. It just tells you where things are going to go. And what I'm going to put here instead is, if you'd, I'm just doing this on the fly, and I'm going to make it caps. If you would like to know what I do every day to increase my income by $1,000 every month. Let's make that a little bit longer. Well, we'll just let it go and wrap on its own. You don't, I forgot to put caps in. I'm going to go back. Hold on just a minute. See, you don't even have to be a pro at this stuff to make it work. Want to miss this, the replay of this webinar. Okay, this is probably not something I would actually put, but because I'm just kind of doing this on the fly right now, we're just going to go with it. Okay, let's click OK, and there it is. If you would like to know what I do every day to increase my income by $1,000 every month, you don't want to miss the replay of this webinar. It's all done. Okay, see how simple that was. You don't even have to change the fonts or anything. If you just simply replace the text that was already there, it's going to show up exactly like this. Okay, you see right here where it says holding the spot for your video. We're going to show you what to do to get that all set up. We've already edited the title. We've already edited the top. Now we're going to edit the bottom. Okay. And this is where you have an opportunity to select what you want to go underneath your own video. You can have nothing appear if you just want the video and nothing else. You can show your content without a delay, meaning if you wanted your buttons to show up right away, Simply click there and your buttons will automatically be there. Or you can say, I want my content to only show up under the video after however much time you want. So we're going to put, for our purposes, let's say, 40 minutes and 15 seconds is fine. Okay. We do want buttons, so we're going to click on that. Okay, now you see these green little dots right here are actually the buttons that will show up underneath your video at the allotted time that you just selected. So in the first box, we're going to put Power Lead System, and you can see how the button is automatically changing. And we want it to go to another website. So we're going to tick the circle that says another website. And here you're going to put whatever your URL is for Power Lead System. I'm just going to put something fake here right now. Power Lead System URL. Okay, let's just do that. That doesn't work, you guys, so don't try to go there and do it. It won't go anywhere, okay? This is just for training, okay? For button number 2, we're going to put Empower Network, and we want it to go again to another website, and so we're going to put HTTP Empower Network URL.com. Okay, we'll just say .com so that you know it has to be a .com or else it won't go anyplace. Okay, and then the third button is going to be Explosial. And again, another website. And here we're going to put Explosial.com, your URL. Okay. Here, if you also wanted to put some additional text, you could put something like, oh, I don't know what you might want to put. This is an amazing opportunity for those who want to make a lot of money by working smart rather than hard. Again, I'm just doing this on the fly, so it's not what I would say, but for purposes of training, I'm just going to do it right now. I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. Let's say 20. I'm going to center it, and I'll go ahead. If you want to change the font color or the font type, you can. This is where you would change it. Let's change it to Verdana, and let's go ahead and change the color of the text to red. Okay, again, this is just to kind of give you an idea of how this works. You can put whatever you'd like. The beauty of this is that everybody is not going to be identical, so you are able to actually set yourself apart, brand yourself, put your message out there, say whatever it is that you want to say, which is why I absolutely love the systems that we have in place here. Okay, now that this is all done, all you need to do is scroll down, click on Save Changes, and move to the next step. And now you get to choose the color of your background. So I'm going to make it very, I want to keep it kind of clean, so I'm going to put it in the blue family. You just move this little circle around and it'll give you a color. You can move this circle around and it will change some more. Just keep playing with it until you have a color that you like. And once that's done, you're going to go to this red box that says click here to save. Okay, now we're at the part where it's time to put our video in place on our sales page. So I've already ticked this box, I'm sorry, the circle here that says I want to use a video from another website. So make sure that that circle is selected. Now you're going to click Save Changes and move to the next step. Okay. Let me take this out so that you don't get confused, because when you get to this box, it's going to be empty. So what you do now is go back to our team site, and you'll notice probably since the last time you saw this, I've already changed the code from that long HTML to just an iframe. So you're simply going to select the code here. I'm dragging it with my left mouse button. Now I'm right clicking it and clicking on copy, go back, and now I'm going to paste the code and save changes. And voila, just that simple. It's all done, and let's now look at our sales page to get a look at what it looks like. It's going to have this box come up that says that you understand that this is a test link. It says test link, but it actually works, and it's the page that everybody's going to see. So whether you actually tick this box or not isn't important. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and click on the green link, and here is our sales page. The video is here. Everything is in place that you need. Simply click on play, and there you have it. Everything is there. Okay? What will happen now, once the video gets about 3/4 of the way, I think we put it on about 40 minutes or so. So once it gets to about right here, the green buttons at the bottom that you've already set up are going to show up. Okay? Once those buttons show up, then your prospects, your leads, whoever's watching the video will be able to go directly to your pages to get started with you. Now you have one more step, and that is to set up your lead capture system, and we'll do that in the next video.